Hey cats, it is Toy and I have a 7-card chakra spread that I wanted to share with you guys. So let's get right into it without any further ado. The first card that I'm going to pull is going to show what sustained you. This is going to be what you are sourcing from and what will require growth in order to sustain your intention. So for my Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what's the first card that we have is recovery. Recovery. Past pains. What does this story say? Something about past pains helping us through the future. But you have isolation here at the bottom of the deck, Caps. So I feel like you may be pulling from a place of, you know how we carry past pain with us and it causes us to guard ourselves as a result. So I feel like you may be pulling from a place where there's still so many walls up because of past pain. Things that you haven't healed, things that you keep locked up inside that nobody knows about and nobody sees. That you go about acting like everything is okay when it's really not. But even you feeling like, oh, it's okay. But you're not healing anything, not revealing anything. Okay. The second card is going to be your emotional state, your true feelings, as well as what may be attracting or repelling your desires. Cards flying all over the place. Okay. You got passion. Passion. This is a good card to have in a sacred chakra place. I would say this is a sacred chakra card. So you have a lot of passion. You want to do what you love. You want a lot of what you love, Cat. You don't want to deal no more with that stuff. I mean, whether it's healed or not, I feel like you're coming from a place where it's just like, I'm tired of dealing with hardships. I think that you're making the choice to only be happy, Capricorn, in an emotional state. You know what I'm saying? I think that, I don't want to say that happiness is not authentic. It is authentic, but it's very much a choice. I feel like you're saying to yourself, I'm not going to allow this. You understand what I'm saying? Even with starting with recovery, because you're making a choice not to allow, but that doesn't necessarily mean, like I said before, that you've healed it. I feel like you've put it away, right? But I feel like that's a conscious choice. You're making a conscious choice to gain control over your emotions, over your mind, over what's going on, and saying, I'm only going to focus on things that I am passionate about. That's a good place to manifest from. Third, what's on your mind? This refers to your intellectual processes. Are your thoughts supportive or challenging? It addresses ways to clear and sharpen and focus and reveals hidden energy drains and family habits that are blocking you. And patience. With forgiveness at the bottom of the deck. And then acceptance is after forgiveness. Now, this is what's on your mind. So, like I said, I feel like in your head, because you're wanting to go, you're wanting to get past this, you're wanting to get past things, right? And so you may be saying to yourself, you may not even be saying, I'm tired of dealing with this, I'm just going to put it away. You might say to yourself, okay, yeah, I've forgiven this and keep it pumping. But the thing is, have you actually? Or I healed this because I'm able to put it to the side and keep it pumping. Or even making the choice that I'm not going to deal with this, I'm only going to deal with happy thoughts. I mean, that's good, like I said, in a way that you take control over yourself. But some things cannot be gotten over. They only can be gone through. Okay? Some things, the only way to get past them is to go through it. Some things you can't get over. The only way is through. Okay, the fourth card, that was 2 cards I'm not going to take. The fourth, another 2 cards I'm not going to take. The fourth card is going to be, is your heart in it? This shows the path through the heart. What is revealed here is pivotal to your journey. This card shows you the way to free yourself from past emotional obligations. Hidden agreements that have held you back will show up here, and you'll see what must be healed. Joy. Joy. You want to just do good. You want to just be happy. You just want to bring goodness. You just want people to bring goodness to you. And you don't want to deal with anything else. You're choosing to see the glass as half full instead of half empty. And that's what you want. And that's where you're at. So on a mind and a heart space level, I mean, you really are choosing happiness, choosing to be optimistic, choosing to be in a high vibration. And I think all of that is good. Like I said, the only thing that's kind of like, is that I'm not sure that you're actually healing the thing. I don't know if it matters either. How about that? Because you seem happy, Capricorn, and maybe that's all that matters. Let's see. How can you express it? How you express yourself is going to be the next card. This card indicates the ability to communicate. And it reveals the barriers to clear communication. Renewal. You're starting from the ground up. This is going to be, what they say, it's a new sheriff in town. And you're letting people know this. It's new shit going on. That old shit, let me enlighten you real quick. I mean, there is this feeling of knowing who you are. There is this feeling of knowing what makes you happy and what doesn't. It is this feeling of like taking the trash out. And that feels really good, Cap. Like I said, just a tiny bit concerned. And not really concerned, but just a tiny bit concerned. But you know what? Then again, I'm getting the feeling too of some of you with this what's on your mind card. Like you're over the forgiving of people. You're over people asking for forgiveness. You're over all of that. Like you're over the fine print, being super considerate. It's like, look, if this is not good for me, if this don't make me feel good, if this is not taking me where I want to be, fuck everybody else, fuck everything that you're talking about. Yeah, I'll leave you the fuck alone. This new sheriff from town. All right, the 6th card is your inner compass. Here you will see how you are using your intuition. Concealed family issues that hold you back may show up here too. And this also refers to your intuitive gift and may reveal your purpose. That's 3 cards, way too many. 1 card, please, for my caps. Thank you. Guilt. With acceptance at the bottom of the deck. So I really do feel like some of you, not because it say guilty or whatever, some of you may have a career in law enforcement. Some of you may have a career in politics. Maybe called to some type of career in advocacy, being an advocate for others. You know, like for civil rights, humane rights. Some of you guys may work like HR, ethics divisions, handling things with harassment or uh, things of that nature. Some of you in your family may have been the enabler, so to speak, the person everybody comes to. And you know what? That is so true for Capricorns. I almost forgot. I'm sitting here so much zoning because I try not to think about people that I know that have the sign. But every Capricorn that I know, I just found out that my coworker is a Capricorn as well, has that place in their family, the caretaker, the one that everything kind of falls on. You know, you're the GOAT. You're the greatest of all time. You help everybody. When you need help, ain't nobody to fuck around. You be ready to fucking jump off of a goddamn bridge. It won't be one person that you know, that it'll be a stranger that come and talk you off that bridge. Not one person that you know. And the motherfuckers might call you that night too, like, girl, I seen you on the news getting ready to jump off that bridge. I was gonna come down there and see about you, but I couldn't get off of work. I wanted to know too, by the way, do you have $10 for me to put in my gas tank tomorrow? Like, that's the life of a Capricorn. Like, bitch, I just almost ended my life. You couldn't even be there for me. On top of not being there for me, now you call the same night talking about, can I borrow $10 for my gas? And you may be seeing this now, and you may be like, you know what, that's enough. That's enough. Or some of you might be in a place where you're operating out of guilt. And so, no, I don't really feel like that with this. I don't feel like you operating out of guilt. I feel like Capricorns is kind of waking up. It's like, I see this. I see that this is how I've been moving, how I've been living my life. And I see what it is, a disservice it is to me. And I'm not doing this anymore. Okay, Caps. And the seventh and final card is the card of results. It will reveal an outcome that depends on your ability to work through this card's three aspects. The three aspects, by the way, is the darkness or the subconscious, the dawn or what is currently happening, and the light or highest calling of the card. So let's see what cards you have here. Workaholic. Okay. So if you are in the darkness or subconscious of this card, you are feeling that you are not good enough. No, hold on. Okay. Okay. Yeah, you definitely may be feeling some insecurities, but the thing is this, you may be throwing yourself into work to handle your grief. You may be throwing yourself into projects, and that's what I was saying before about not really getting through it, getting over, but just trying to get over it, not really going through it, just really trying to get over it, right? Which means that it will resurface again. So try to really get in touch with your heart. Feel it, Caps. It's okay. I know that that's scary, but go ahead and feel it. And don't be afraid to feel it. I had one Capricorn say to me that she doesn't like to feel her feelings because she doesn't know if she can handle it. She doesn't know if she'll come back from that. She's been through so much that it's like she doesn't know if she'll survive it. And that always confused me because I'm like, is that just the way some people are made? Should we really be pushing these people to look into things? Is that just the way that it is? So I'm saying that to say that some of you, if you're in the darkness of this, take your time. Take your time and grieve it. And know that even in grief, there's love. Just need a place for those feelings to go. I think that's what this story says, as a matter of fact, that grief It's just love without a place to go. Maybe some of you is good that you focus on your work. I don't know. Because with this reading, Capricorn, I'm feeling a lot of duality. I'm feeling a lot of you can't tell people what's right for them. There is no one way. There is no, we're all different, and that's what makes us great. Don't try to be something else thinking that that's the epitome of greatness. You're great in your way. You were made that way. I don't know why I wanted to say that, but I did. If you're in the light of this is good, because that what you're passionate about is what's going to bring you up out of this. Investing in your passions, not worried about anybody else, not sharing it with anybody else, not waiting on anybody else to do it. Putting your love where it needs to go so that it doesn't go to waste. Putting your passion where it needs to go so that it doesn't go to waste. Putting your work to where it needs to go so that it doesn't go to waste. So that masterpiece that is you can receive the reciprocal value, the reciprocated love, support that you have always given to others. There's still this thing we get over and get through, and I just don't know what to say about it. That is what I want to say about it, that I don't know what to say about it. You have to do what works for you, Kat. You are the creator of your own masterpiece, you being the masterpiece. So take your time and make it work for you. That's what I'm hearing, Kat. Take your time and let it work for you. I don't know what the hell I said in the beginning of this reading. I never remember. I could just pray that it makes sense because it's coming from the heart. All right. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Bye, Caps.